is one of those panels that requires participation, so it's really annoying. What's up, Canberra?
Wow. I'm here, I'll probably more you want.
It's, no, that's pretty much it. Yeah, bare minimum. Yeah. It's okay though, because in case any of you guys are bored, I did bring some donuts. Would you mind handing them out, just so we can... I found out that most of these conventions we've been to, we've been going to these for a very long time now, and everyone is always hungry. I don't know why, but I think it's just like the convention food sort of situation is generally pretty...
Dire.
Dire. Dire is a good word.
Dear God.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Go on, yeah, please enjoy it. Dig in. There are another box of glazes over here. I might just get you guys to pass them around. Can I trust you? Yeah? Alright, music.
Does everyone like glaze more, right?
Virtual glaze is definitely better than vegan.
I mean, these are great donuts.
Great selling.
Yeah, take the box. And then pass them on. Please enjoy. Yeah, when I claim the tax receipt on box 24 Krispy Kreme donuts, he'll understand. Do enjoy. Yeah, so I'm Cameron Rooney. I'm from Hanabee Entertainment. This is our first time in Canberra as well, so this is really exciting. We've been to a few other ones around nearby. I understand you guys go down to Sydney quite a lot as Canberrans. Yeah? Cool. Alright, that's good. That changes what it's a little bit. Yeah. That's cool. This is a good turnout. This is like, I was talking to someone about this just before, like the GAMMA.CON last year. I'm pretty sure, considering how much of a different size it is, they're not even going to talk. They're like, no, this is our first one. This is the legit GAMMA.CON. So, you guys have done very well. Yeah. So enjoy the Krispy Kremes. Who are we? That's probably a good question, considering we've never been here before. We are Hanabee. Does anyone know what Hanabee means off the top of their head? Hey, cool, awesome. Got some good people. Yeah, so we were going to call it Hanabee with an I, like it is in Japanese, which is Hanabee, which means fireworks. So it's like entertainment, fireworks. But then everyone started saying Hanabee, so we made it B. So there's nothing really to do with a B, and that's always bothered me. I wanted a B in the logo, but that's not really Japanese. So yeah, we do stuff like this. I don't know if you can see that very well, but this was the Rooster Teeth Acme panel. We work pretty closely with the Rooster Teeth guys, and I myself run pretty much the entire Rooster Teeth Australia store online. So if there's something, an order that's missing, yell at me, because it's pretty much always my fault. Yeah, we got the Monty and Jordan, they came down. I don't know if you guys have seen or heard of Ruby before, or the Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures. We got those guys down here. We pretty much, we handle everything to do with the Rooster Teeth here. So if there's ever an event or something, we actually got those guys to come down and do a big talk about their animation for Ruby. He showed the whole thing off, it was great. We go to all the conventions as well. We love a good cosplay, love a good convention. We pretty much go to every single one of them now. I think we're hitting up 17 this year, which, no, I think it went up to 24 thanks to GAMMA.CON and a few others. Yeah, so every second weekend, I'm pretty sure I'm coming out this way, but it's okay, it's good. I get to meet all you lovely people. And
you did manage to get SwanCon in Perth this year.
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
No, you weren't there, I don't think.
In Perth at YCon.
What? Yeah, not SwanCon though.
SwanCon? What's SwanCon? We haven't heard of SwanCon. What's
25.
25? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I used to live in WA. I lived there for about 20-something years.
Yeah, next year SwanCon is the 40th.
40th, wow. What is it? Just
general lit gaming.
Cool, awesome. That's right. Fantastic. All right, well then we're going to 25 now. That's awesome. So, yeah, we do a whole bunch of stuff. We like to throw tons of events as well. We did the Hanabee Maid Cafe last time. That was wicked. We got a whole bunch of people to dress up, and every time you go in there, you get a bunch of crepes. This is in Melbourne. We're actually doing this one in Sydney as well for Sydney Supernova, which is coming very shortly. I don't know how much we've announced, so I don't know how much I can say about it, but it's going to be really cool, and they're going to be very specifically four-coloured Maid Cafe. I don't know what you're talking about. It was really good. That's Karen in the middle there. She handled most of the Maid Cafe, and it was from Beyond the Boundary. I don't know if you guys saw that announcement as well. It's awesome. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, we did PAX as well, which was huge. We just go to all these conventions. We just love this sort of stuff. Essentially what Hanabee wants to do is, if you guys like something that you think it's cool, especially if it's got something to do with anime or pop culture or anything like that, we just want to bring it to you. So we've been listening, we've been seeing you guys online, what you want to acquire and you think is coming out that's cool. Like if you read a great manga and you guys let us know. Every Friday we actually get together and we get to talk about new stuff that's coming out. And we just sit down and we yell at each other, and then we yell at Eric, who's the boss, to go to Japan and find the guy who owns it so we can get it and bring it down here. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But yeah, and this guy, he was awesome. We came into the booth at one point and I just said, just start dancing around and just get engaged. So most of all, we just want to have fun. So yeah, if you guys ever see us around, come say hi. We love to do all of the fun stuff at the conventions. This chick was amazing. She made her an armor and she put speakers in it. I was like, we didn't even know she was a part of the Rooster Teeth community, I should mention as well, which is a fantastic community for Australians who enjoy Rooster Teeth indulgences. But yeah, and also as well as all that stuff, we have over 130 anime that we sell to Australians only. So yeah, check it all out. It's pretty cool. And yeah, so I guess you guys are here for the kind of good stuff, which is all about exclusive announcements just for you GAMMA.CONians. So a first announcement, I was going to get a game involved, but then I stayed up really late last night doing this presentation, so I bought donuts to apologise for no game, and now I'm just going to do the announcement straight up. And hopefully the audio works. Have you got any guesses? I was going to announce that it was coming out towards the end of this year, but it should be coming out in Q4. I got a very abrupt message last night saying don't announce the release date because it may change. So, it's coming out towards the end of the year, all 13 episodes, dubbed and subbed, and if anyone's played the game, then yeah, it's it's pretty much a retelling of the story from the game. A lot of Shinigami Tensei anime come through that way, but yeah. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty good. So besides that, oh yeah, so, this awesome game that we've been playing with a whole bunch of people from different conventions. It's been fantastic. It's called the Hanabee, or the Canberra anime character, because we're trying to get, long story short, what we're doing is we went to every single city in Australia, and we've got each of them to make a character based on the city itself. So, bear with me, I know it's a bit complicated, but we're going to make the anime character today for Canberra. So, what happened in Perth was a little interesting. It was the very first one we did, it was at GAMMA.CON. And it pretty much turned out to be the token pervert archetype of the anime. You know the one, Master Roshi and everything else in between. A bald man, a reverse trap of course, because everyone argued in the room, couldn't decide gender in 5 minutes. He's blind, he doesn't have a job, he wears a sparkly mankini and supports self-love, which while he or she controls the power of self-respect, and X-ray vision, obviously, while wearing 2 eye patches. So, that went pretty well. It wasn't the greatest anime character, by the way. Karen, who I mentioned in the other one, she has to draw all of these. So she's going to enjoy that. I don't think she knows that yet, so it's going on the line. What happened in the Gold Coast? A surfy bogan that works at Macca's by day and is a policeman by night. Covered head to toe in fake spray tan, he defeats his enemies with his surfboard. I thought that was pretty good. Like, I mean, it's Gold Coast. And then what happened in Melbourne, I lost it laughing when the first guy said, I said, what's a superpower? And he's like, you can control the weather. And I was like, ah! Brilliant. So what do we get? When Melbourne isn't fighting politicians by posting on their Tumblr, they work as a barista. Donning a trench coat, they control the weather, which causes them to have multiple personality disorder. And they also have an on-again, off-again relationship with Sydney. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get like the quintessential anime character based on everyone in Canberra. So I want you guys to just start shouting stuff out. I've done this a dozen times and it's just, like, think of the archetypes. Like, is Canberra the main character, or is Canberra like is he the, or she even, I mean, pick a gender, pick anything, start shouting stuff out because it's...
He's the final boss!
It's the final boss. So it's the nemesis, is it? That's good. Because
She's in the background supporting all the other bosses, so you never notice until the end.
So it's a silent.
She's the executive assistant.
Cool. I can see like a...
Scarf.
Where's the scarf? A scarf speaking, or are they?
Have you seen it?
This guy's wearing a scarf, I mean, but I think it's a Doctor Who thing. So,
No, the scarf is good. Canberra has 2 seasons, winter and not.
cool. So we've got a scarf.
Yeah.
She's really pissed off that there's only 2 seasons, so she's become an evil overlord, or the executive assistant. I'm picturing her throwing the power right towards the end, like the actual person who is evil. I don't know, should we make that Tasmania? I don't know. So what else do we got? What's their superpower? Because every anime has to have a superpower, right?
Bureaucracy.
Red tape.
Red
Red tape.
tape.
Hey,
That's
take
good.
lasso.
Yeah, red tape lasso.
Lying.
What was that?
Lying.
Lying. Oh. Too soon.
You stole the enemy's activities with red tape.
Yeah, you stole everyone with red tape. That's fantastic. I love it.
Turn straight lines into circuits!
What is up with that? What is up with it? Seriously, like I came here a little while ago and I was just driving and I just did this the entire time. And I was like, I feel like my face is slowly turning sideways. Oh no, we're going the other way now. It's like, apparently this town was planned from the bottom up.
Yeah.
You guys messed up. Yeah, like, I didn't get it.
It's like missing a turn and taking 3 efforts, it doesn't work.
That's it. Have you been to Melbourne?
If the road's pointing where you want to go, it's the wrong road.
That's it. Because Melbourne is just grid. The city is completely on an angle, but then everything else just lines up. That's it. And I don't know why they're just going to call it 1st, 2nd, 3rd Street, but this is like, it looks really pretty when you look at it from Google Maps. You guys got that going for it. That's awesome.
There you go, see, really pretty from above.
Really pretty from above. That's good. So we have the Canberra female character, evil protagonist that overthrows the final boss, obviously, because she doesn't want to be the limelight. Stops people with red tape. That's a special power, so it's like pausing people, like delaying them.
It's red tape lasso.
Red tape lasso? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, like a whip sort of thing. Yeah. Alright.
People get blue now.
What else? What are they wearing?
Water powers.
Is it like a business sort of like politician suit? That's what I'm picturing.
Half
like
business, half student.
Student business.
Where's the
And
bonus in all
don't forget
this?
the Akubra.
That's awesome. That's brilliant. Alright, cool. Is someone writing all this down? Are you writing all this down? Come on, just say it.
Give me a pen, I can write it down.
Just write it on the computer. That's fantastic.
Start typing.
So what we're going to do is, the idea is that when we're going around with all these, we're going to actually create a story out of it. So we want you guys to tell it as we go. So next time we come back here next year, we should have every single city, including like Brisbane and Gold Coast, and all the other places as well, and then we'll be able to actually start making a story. And hopefully, we have some friends over in Japan that could literally make a legit anime character out of all these characters, except for Perth, because that ain't gonna work. That's not great. They're gonna be looking for, what's a mankini?
Have you seen Happasite? Have you seen Happasite?
No.
That would totally work.
Alright, cool, sweet. Alright.
They've got crazies there as well.
Yes.
Happasite's the pervert from Ranma.
Oh yeah, sorry. Cool, thank you, that's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna write that down. Or you're gonna write that down. Instead. So just to run one more time. Female character, evil, red tape, whip, slash lasso, haven't quite figured that one out yet, whatever works better. And delays people with the stopping magical power. What are they wearing? The scarves? And a business slash student.
A student idea of a business suit.
A student idea of a business
Like
suit.
if a student goes to their first interview.
Yeah, cool, done. Perfect.
Oh good lord, it's a grad. Oh dear.
See, now my idea for Canberra was like, there's an on-again, off-again love relationship between Melbourne and Sydney, and then Canberra just starts butting up in between. It sort of gets in the love triangle, and she goes, yeah, I'm important, and then it walks away. And then comes in, and then... No, that's good. I like it. I like the equalness, that's cool.
No, we're more like the dysfunctional teenage child.
Yeah, cool, sweet. Yeah.
Except we've grown up now.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys just had the centenary
And we're
last
going to be
year.
the overlord.
Yeah, there you go. Cool beans. What about next? Did you see the latest announcement, by the way?
Possibly was that upside down?
Oh wait, it's upside down, isn't it? Or did I do it purposely? Yeah, we figured it out. I'll just play the trailer for you. And not step over this. Again.
俺、エイジ。なんて呼べばいい？
ハテナ。
あ、お前、逆さまなのか。
お前が出会ったのは人間ではない。生きていたければ全て忘れろ。
So good. You know, get like a Miyazaki vibe from that sort of thing. It's awesome. So that was Panama Inverted. We were really excited that we got this title because it's actually a feature film, so it's not even an anime series, and it got selected for the Melbourne International Film Fest. So it's a huge, huge deal. We're really excited about it. It's going to be screening over in Melbourne pretty soon, actually, which is going to be awesome. We got the screen just the other day. I watched it. It's amazing. It's so good. Oh yeah. Anyway, I can't go on about it. But yeah, we're looking to hopefully get a screening in Canberra pretty soon. But if you guys can make it down to Melbourne or try it out, we'll try our hardest. But nothing we can really talk about just now. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD in December. And yeah, I think it's one of our first films that we've done in quite a while. So we're really excited about it. We're really going to try and push a lot more of this sort of thing, and hopefully get a lot more events around films as well, which is really exciting. But yeah, as I said before, Sydney isn't far, right? Yeah? Has anyone here like just straight up Rooster Teeth fan? Got a few? Oh hey, yeah, what's going on? Oh, sorry. You with the crowd? We just announced this just yesterday, actually. We are organising a cruise with Michael and Lindsay, who were announced that are coming down for Supernova Sydney and Perth. So on the Saturday night of Supernova in Sydney, we're going to be doing a bit of a river cruise. So in case anyone's interested, they can purchase a ticket. On Monday, I think they go on sale. And I was actually going to organise something right now if you guys all want to join in with me. Ellen Generous did it, but I think I can do it better because, look at me. So I was going to do a gigantic selfie, and we're going to do a bit of competition. And if you can go on Twitter and retweet it, we're going to give away 2 tickets to the cruise for people who are interested in heading down to Sydney. Are there anyone here that would be interested in partaking? Yeah? So yeah, the tickets are going to go on sale on Monday. We've really got like, I think about just under 200 to go out.
You know what time?
Noon. Yeah. What all you have to do is retweet this and then you know what I do. Do you reckon you can help me out? Can I get everyone to stand up for a second and then jump in a photo? Or at least make a lot of noise and wave your arms around like we did? Alright, you guys ready? Yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Perfect! That's the best one yet. That's fantastic. And my hair, I actually got my haircut just the other day, so it used to be about twice as big, so you can actually see people behind me. That's good.
What colour is that?
That's awesome, yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this, we actually made a brand new store. Well, I made a brand new store. No. We had a brand new store come up for the website, and I accidentally announced a few titles in there. I don't know if anyone noticed it. But I kind of came back to work and everyone was like, what did you do? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. So I may spoil this one, but we have our third announcement for today, which is coming up very shortly. That's the actually.
俺は猫に焼くんじゃにゃくて焼くだけに。アルラギさん、お探ししましたよ、アルラギさん。悪魔様は私かもしれないじゃない。お兄ちゃんなんて大嫌いだよ。神様の吸血鬼パンチ。騙してほしい人間がいるのよ。
They give us some trailers, yeah. That's anyone catch any of that? So, what we have is Monogatari second season, or series 2, which is Nekomonogatari White, which is confusing and hard for me to try and explain. But essentially what it is episodes 1 to 5, and it features the omnibus of episode 1, which is the recap of all the Bakemonogatari series. But do we have any Bake fans in here? Or Monogatari fans, I should say? Yeah, awesome. That's good. Easily one of my favorite titles that we have. But that's going out on DVD and Blu-ray in August 2014. You can actually go pre-order that right now as well. Because as I mentioned, I accidentally put it up on the website. So that's awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I hope you guys have all enjoyed the show bags as well. Did you guys get all the cards and stuff inside? I sent those off a little while ago and they just got off the plane before the panel, so that's awesome. I'm glad that it was cool to see everyone with the Hanabee bags all walking around. But that's pretty much all she wrote. So yeah, I'd like to do a bit of a Q&A at the end if anyone has any questions about my hair.
How was your hair?
It's fantastic.
How long does it take to do?
It's a while, yeah. You give it a go, man. Give it a go. Oh, yeah. It's got magical powers once you get it out there. Yeah, far enough. It's crazy. I stole a Mars bar once. It fit the Mars bar in there. I didn't steal it, I purchased it. I just shook it out of the thing. Was there any other questions about any of our anime acquisition titles? Or Rooster Teeth related news? Anything at all?
There is a Canberra Rooster Teeth Facebook page.
There is? Oh, so you guys got the whole Rooster Teeth
Yes.
Canberra? Yeah, cool. How's that going?
Yeah, it's going good. We went bowling a few weeks ago, and we're going to do another one in between now and Sydney Supernova.
Cool.
And then we've got, the Michael Disney Big Pants.
Yeah, sweet. So you guys are banding together and heading down? That's awesome. I don't know if you guys all caught that, but if you are Rooster Teeth fans, you can join the Rooster Teeth Canberra community very specifically because they organise a lot of events.
There's the Rooster Teeth page and then there's Rooster Teeth Canberra.
Yeah, so Rooster Teeth got way too big, apparently. So I'm pretty sure it was Katie. She decided to disband the whole thing and break it apart into, not disband it, but it's still there. It just hardly doesn't get used because everyone's in states now and they're all doing their own thing. It's good. The Victoria one's pretty big as well. We do meetups every other weekend, so it's
like 1 weekend or 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's cool. I was actually homesick the entire time, just tweeting people going, oh, send me pictures. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, any other questions, guys?
How many anime you're announcing at
Supernova? I know we're announcing, I think, 3 or 4. It depends. We actually have a very, very, very big announcement happening shortly. That's going to change quite a few things. So you should definitely check that out, and I can't talk about that anymore. So. But that's going to change a lot of stuff and create a lot of announcements for us very quickly. So I hope that kicks off somewhere between here and Sydney Supernova. So that way we can just hit the ground rolling. Michael and Lindsay there, have a lot of fun and just go absolutely off. We're completely changing the booth as well. So we've just got a bunch of guys that are organising a new booth for us. So it looks awesome. It's going to be so good. Yeah, but that's pretty much all I can say about that.
Are you going to be there?
I am.
Great.
I'm going to be there for 2 days, I think. I'm not flying up, so I don't have to do the setup. Yes! Setup was annoying as hell, but yeah, I'm going to be there. They'll be there for the cruise as well, so if anyone's heading to that, come say hi. That'd be good. Yeah, are there any other questions?
So you're having a Michael and Lindsay theme on Rooster Teeth stuff.
Yeah, we're having a sale at the moment, yeah. So the Michael and Lindsay, everything to do with them pretty much, we're having a sale, and so it's all 20% off, including the Ruby figurine, which I think there's like 10 left or something ridiculous. The Weiss figurine just came out for pre-order as well, so you can put a pre-order down that one. They're coming in the next 2 weeks, so this should ship just then as well. How many? Weiss? Tons. Yeah. If you're down at City Supernova, there's going to be tons there as well, in case you miss out on the website, because it's probably sold out by now. But hey.
Do you have any chance of getting out of Hyperspace, the Basic Space Parks movie?
Oh yeah, we talked about that for a little while. I can't announce anything just yet, but it is in discussion. I think that's all I know at the moment. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's definitely on the radar, and it's something that we want to get because we've got everything else. We just released the box set as well, which is really exciting. Yeah, so it's just stay tuned.
So you use the image of that on my panel, guys.
Oh really? Yeah. So yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a great movie too. Yeah, I guess.
Any favourite announcement?
My favourite announcement, I think Beyond the Boundary actually. That was during the May Cafe. We also announced that one. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's really funny. I went to the panel in Melbourne, and everyone's like, "What's your favourite anime character out of all your titles?" And I'm like, "Stuff I can't talk about." it's because we get to watch all the stuff that's coming up pretty soon, and it's also fresh and also exciting, and it's going to happen. Like as I mentioned with the big announcement. So yeah, it's going to be really good. But keep tuned for that sort of stuff. If you're actually interested, you can go to Hanabee.com.au and sign up and get into the members list, because once you're on there, then you're in. And things are going to kick in pretty shortly.
Anyone work with Alice possibly release some
No, I don't know yet. The Persona 4 anime, that's already come out. If they drop their price, we drop our price. It's that sort of like, if there's just one person, then it doesn't really work out too well for everyone. And it doesn't really work out too well for you guys. So yeah, if you see a Hanabee title that you like, just grab it, because the more that you grab it, the more competitive that sort of thing can be, and the better it's going to be for everyone. So, yeah, honestly, I was going to mention, if anyone knows a title that's coming out, like the Persona movie and stuff like that, and the Audacious movie, which is already on the radar, you can just email straight to us, because we love hearing what you guys want. If it's anything, it's info@hanabee.com.au, it goes straight to my inbox, it goes straight to my phone, I can read it in 2 seconds. So, yeah, just let us know, because there's so much out there, especially manga, like, just manga that it's churned out and it never turns into an anime. Like it's an incredible amount of stuff.
One I would recommend if you can pick up, it's Sentai Filmworks. We seem to have a reasonably good relationship with them. Yeah. Is Taisho Baseball Girls.
Okay, yeah.
It's a real little gem.
Yeah. What's it like?
1925 Japan.
Yeah.
Girl is told by a fiance that girls can't play baseball.
Oh, cool.
It's great. It's really fun.
Yeah, cool. We tried to go for like the little bit. Actually, talked to a store the other day, and he said "Say I Love You" was the best title he's had in a long time. And I was like, okay. You know what?
Any chance of a Blu-ray of that?
A Blu-ray? Yeah, maybe. We actually just released Anohana on Blu-ray. And it's entirely because
you bastards!
Yeah, entirely because everyone wanted it. So we just we didn't do it at the time, and then everyone was like, "No, we want a Blu-ray, we want a Bluray, we want a Blu-ray." And I'm like, "Alright, cool, sweet, yeah, you guys got it." So if you let us know, as I said, just like tweet at us, Facebook us, poke us, who pokes anymore? Email me, and we can get that sort of stuff sorted. But say I love you. This guy just went nuts about it. He said it was the best anime that he's had in a long time. It was the only store, but I think it's just because he watched it. He said it's a great anime to share with someone, which just sounds like that baseball one is as well. It's good to like sit down with someone else and watch the whole thing together. And he said that there hasn't been an anime in a while where there's actually a relationship that's stuck together. So.
I noticed you've been making some announcements about developing your own mastering stuff in-house.
Yep.
Is there any chance at all that you would redo the subtitles for AKB 0048 and actually sub the songs?
I see. So generally how that works is that we get the subtitles from Japan and they give us the stuff and say, here's the translation, or we can get it translated ourselves. But we haven't really done too much of that. In terms of what the mastering and authoring is that when the materials come to us raw, we can develop the menus and the systems and the exporting and the printing and everything ourselves. So that's been great. And as the company grows, and we've just been growing incredibly over the last 2 years, more of that sort of stuff's going to happen. So I don't think we can do that right now. But as I said, if it's something that people desperately want, then we can always just look into something.
Because I ordered the Sentai Filmworks release of that, and really disappointed when the Blu-rays didn't have the subtitles on the songs, because they're so essential in that story.
Yeah. Yeah, we did did you guys see the Koisuru Fortune cookie dance that we did up on YouTube? I just checked that the other day. It just hit over 15,000 views on YouTube. And I was like, that's great. It's just me dancing like an idiot in the middle of the Carlton Gardens. We got a whole bunch of people to send us clips of them doing the dance, and then I had to chop them all up together and put it all together. And we got everyone in the office, even Eric, who was the only one wearing white, so he sticks out like man. If we had internet, it's amazing. Yeah, 15,000 views, and it's like 90% of it from Japan. So I tried to match it 1-to-1, exactly the same Koisuru dance that we did. But yeah, we love doing stuff like that. Keep in touch with us on YouTube and Facebook and everything, because we just post shout-outs for everyone, and we want to get people to make more content with us as well. So yeah, any other questions? Anyone want to know what my dance moves look like in the Costa Ricans? Yeah. Look at it, YouTube. How are we doing? Cool, 12. Yeah, if there's any other questions, guys, feel free to give us a shout out. But other than that, you are pretty much free to go. Thank you very much. I'll be around for a little while longer. I think there's a cosplay contest very shortly as well. I'm going to be up on there, I'm pretty sure. So, thank you very much, guys.